Sunday afternoon in Eindhoven in the Netherlands. Refereed by Jan Keizer from Volendam, the World Cup referee who had charge of Italy, Argentina and Denmark and Spain in the Mundial in Mexico. Grêmio, the attractive visitors from Brazil. When they blow hot, they can look good and entertaining and attractive. But sometimes as them, they can be careless in their execution. But with men like Renato at number 7 and Valdo at number 11, there's always the expectation of something special. Kraus with the corner then. Well, every picture tells a story, and every pin tells another one. Hit full force with the ball. Grêmio. That's a free kick then for Osvaldo. And the man over the ball is Valdo. He was a member of the Brazilian team at the World Cup finals in Mexico. Looking for Sheena, the captain. Oh, what a beautiful strike. Beautiful shot, just wide. Luis Eduardo, Valdo. Tricky, skillful, alert, beautifully balanced. How about that for a piece of skill? And here's another man full of bundles of tricks, Renato. This by a very good fullback in Frontsek. And their duel could be something special. Good cross, but very well held by Erik Torstvedt, the Norwegian. Borussia, Bundesliga champions, 1970, 71, 75, 6 and 7. The golden period, undoubtedly. But always high places in the Bundesliga. Team well constructed, tactically aware and physically strong. And Kraus doing extremely well. One full back to the other. It was Lehnen who gave it back to Frontsek again. And Sheena, the skipper of Grêmio. Lehnen. Good strong run again. He's played very well. Cutting a chance back for the number 5 Drassen. And the 21-year-old who came up from the juniors, having a good crack at that one for Borussia. There's Valdo again. John Antoni. Back to Valdo. Turn left or right. Always retains his balance and control. Looks lethargic at times, but has great pace in open space. Raul. Here's the tricky Mr. Renato. Back to Valdo. Nice little build-up. John Antonio trying to get it through. Bruns was there to knock it away for Borussia. John Antonio again. And it's Renato. It reaches in to where Osvaldo is waiting, and he could not apply the finish. But Renato was the man again. This darling of the crowd here in the Philips Stadium. They've enjoyed his every move, but the man in the picture couldn't finish it. And the crowd almost willing that either Valdo or Renato get possession every time. And here they are, Valdo to Renato. Raul, the right back, faced by Lehnen. Right old tangle. Who does it end with? Renato. Takes it away from Bruns. And there's one that's gone a begging with nobody raiding on the left, because the man who would normally be there, Valdo, was at the start of that movement on the right. Lean and strong, and a great workhorse there in the midfield for Borussia. Renato, again Frontsek with him. It's dropped to Osvaldo, back to Jean Antonio. And the young man who was a member of their Youth World Cup team last year has put the finishing touches to it, but who was the instigator? Well, almost goes without saying now that the creation came from the right from Renato. It was a beautiful cross. When Osvaldo found his way to goal blocked off, he used his head, heard the call from Jean Antonio, and that's a lovely finish. So, lovely goal by Jean Antonio. And Grêmio lead 1-0. The artistic Brazilians against the well-organized Germans. Many would have thought that the power, the physical power, and the drill of Bruns and co. would be just too good for the delicate artistic skills of Renato, Valdo and company. But at a scoreline of 1-0, perhaps it's not going to turn out like that. Here's Lina, one of the best players in the Borussia side. Frontsek, we'll be seeing a lot more of him in the years to come on the left side of that German defence. Kraus. Frontsek. Knocked behind, and gladly so, by Luis Eduardo. It's Valdo. First the show of speed, then the short stop and the control, a mazy dribble. Another fine piece of play by Valdo that delights the crowd. I think Brazilian teams, whether at national or club level, everywhere, are welcomed by those who like the football with a need for entertainment. They always seem to produce something. And even in defeat, they can do like that. How about that? Taking it down on his thigh. Beautiful control by Valdo. He is a magnificent player. Here's the man whose goal separates the sides, Jean Antonio. Sheena the skipper. Raul. They like to have a cushion of a goal or two. They have one at the moment. Here's Valdo. Works deep, helps his full-back, comes back to the back four and takes possession. And always does his bit. As for Renato, well, he prefers to do his best work in the attacking third of the field. And here he is again. This time it's Bruns, the captain of Borussia. Backs up to take the ball back. Bruns again. Strong, powerful. Cleans. Winkolt. There's no shooting chance there. Perhaps Andreas Brands can do something. Hit by Osvaldo, looking for Renato. And how well he does. It's Renato. Now can he finish it? The answer is a big yes. Renato, frustrating at times he may be, but then he atones with class of that caliber. 2-0 for Grêmio. Borussia was in trouble from the word go. But Renato still had a lot of work to do. Picked his moment perfectly. Grêmio 2, Borussia 0. Gian Antonio. China. Gian Antonio. And so Grêmio 2-0. Borussia, of course, had to go to penalties to get to this final, this match for first and second places. Grêmio last year won the tournament of Rotterdam, during which they beat Bayern Munich, and then they won the tournament of Mallorca, during which they beat Barcelona. So they're two good scalps for them. And they're aiming towards another couple this weekend in Eindhoven. Winkhold for Borussia. Bruns. Hans-Günther Bruns. Fronzek. Lienen. Tall Kriens. Lienen again, trying to jab one in with the outside of his right foot. And somebody, more than one somebody, was calling for an orthodox cross far post. Andreas Brands. Kriens can't get it through to him, trying to squeeze it through the defense there. And the veteran goalkeeper, Mazurov, 37 years old. Not the biggest of men, but does his job well. And here's a man who does his job better than most. Valdo was in the Telly Santana squad at the World Cup for Brazil, didn't get a game. Do you wonder now, seeing his talent here and his ability and willingness to work, as well as show skill like that he might have been a better partner for Careca up front for Brazil in the World Cup. Here he is, Valdo. Lovely player. And just outside with that scoop shot of delicate nature. Two up, making all the running. The team from Porto Alegre in Brazil. After this, they go to Finland to play 2 games and then to Sweden to play 1, all to try and raise funds for a club that's badly in need of them in an impoverished football setup where all the foreign dollars earned are most welcome. Renato, Raul, and there's another good challenge and winning of the ball by Fronzek. He's been brilliant over the 2 days, the left back of Borussia. And we shall see him again. Number 3. The skipper, Hans-Günther Bruns. Andreas Brands. There's Lienen, number 4 in support. But the defence have all funneled back, and Grêmio have got 7 men behind the ball, goal side. And that averts the danger. Gian Antonio. And Osvaldo couldn't get through. The backup is good, and here's Renato again. Faced by Fronzek. They've had a great duel, these pair. And that off the post and over the top by Osvaldo. But the build-up was extremely good. And again, it was an inch perfect cross from Renato that presented the chance to Osvaldo, first denied by the post and then by the sky. Buddha here for Borussia. Bruns. One of the best players in the tournament, without doubt. Sheena. Again a run for Renato. The linesman signaling he was onside. Can he finish? But the keeper just saw the important piece of it, and it looked as though he kicked out. Indeed, he did it for Rovka. And the goalkeeper and the referee sorted out. A very irate Renato. He just wants to play and entertain the crowd, and I think entertain himself. And perhaps he doesn't like that physical and the hurly-burly. But a storm in a teacup, really. It's all over. Borussia on the attack. The stop was by Sheena. The free has been given for the foul on Buddha. Powerful drive by Winkholt. Two to nil, and Grêmio enjoying themselves, and the crowd enjoying them, particularly when they played wide to the flanks and test the German fullbacks. Bruns. Brans is possessed. Away goes Osvaldo. He looks for the support. The support is forthcoming. There's a handball call and a handball giving against Borovka. Six-man wall, one spare brick just on the right, number 10, Andreas Brans. And it's Valdo. A short run-up, in fact no run-up at all, rather in the way that Socrates scored a penalty goal in the World Cup. Wesson. Bruns. Here's the man whose enthusiasm is driving on Borussia when a few players are inclined to drop their heads and lose the enthusiasm. It's his that keeps them going. And they're only two down, he reckons, and there's still enough time. But the breaking ball sets Osvaldo free. Three defenders converge on him. Has he got support? He has square with fun, amigo. Goal kick. But Amigo had the chance, and really, with all the chances Grêmio have had, it could be 5-0. Winkholt to Jean Antonio. A foul by the Brazilian and a free kick to Borussia Mönchengladbach. Lina. Bruns. Dress. Good little effort by the number 5. Very good effort that produces a corner kick. They're now playing the game in Grêmio's half. They've abandoned the sweeper system. Bruns has gone forward to the midfield. And so it's all or nothing for Borussia. Headed by Casemiro. Winkholt in possession, throw in. Takes it back from Borovka. Now it's Bruns. Franczyk. Bruns again. Number 3, Franczyk. Linen's header just wide. Couldn't get the pressure on the header. Did his best to jackknife it from that standing position. But it's still 2-0 Grêmio, Porto Alegre. Renato. It's Leanin in there. He's battled harder than most. He's really had a very strong couple of days, the Borussia number 4. Been involved in everything, tackling, working, backing up. Bon amigo here for Grêmio. Redoubtable Bruins. You see a man in this performance, and indeed the ones he's played in the Bundesliga in the season just gone, you wonder why there was no place for him in the Mexico-German squad. Dress. Is there a way back for Borussia? With a pass like that, the answer would be no. But Winkholt will try again. Swept away by Casemiro. Bruns. Gresham, turn it back to Leanin. Raul's clearance. This is Crisp. In the side in the second half as a substitute. Bruns. Lovely hit, lovely contact on his left foot. And a good save. Good alert goalkeeping by Mazzaropi. It's beginning to look as though Grêmio are happy with 2 goals. And the funneling players back a little deeper now. And really handing the initiative to Borussia, especially since Bruns has gone into midfield and they're playing mostly 3 at the back. Franczyk. Grêmio have become untidy at the back and more than a little careless. Play a lot of football, of course, on tour, so it's bound to take its effect upon them. They've just come from Switzerland, where they played last week. Osvaldo, faced by Borowka, made the space for himself very well. Good shot, and that truly extended the big Norwegian goalkeeper, Osvaldo, number 8. Leanin for Borussia. Winkholt, Chris, Strauss, well played Bruns. He set it back up again as Borussia. Here's Leanin. Yes, it's there. It's 2 goals to 1. Leanin, if ever a player on the field deserved a goal, it's he. He's worked with tireless, great workmanship all through the tournament. 2-1. He's been terrific for Borussia. And now Grêmio must come out of their slumber, because slumber they have been for minutes now. They conceded that whole midfield territory to Borussia. Their tackling and covering lacked conviction, and they seem totally content to sit on 2 goals. Now they've got to work again. 2-1 they lead, but Borussia have all the initiative going for them now. Here's Crisp, who's worked hard since he came in. Kraus with a cross, killed there by Casemiro. Bruns again, trying to take on three and being successful. Greens wins his free kick here for Borussia. Mendes, a rocket-like shot on that left foot again, but just over the top from the Mönchengladbach captain. Lean on the man whose goal has opened up this game again, Frontsek. And a foul on Bruns. No time to argue. It's Renato. Oh, pardon me, Mr. Kaiser. Pardon me. He's a funny guy, Renato, and I think Jan Kaiser has got to enter into the spirit of the thing. Vigold. Bruns. Leaning again, the ever reliable, always working, always taking up good positions. Kraus. Oh, that was a near perfect opportunity for the equaliser by the number 2, the right back. Leaning again, making himself available on the left, doing the donkey work. And the chance was spurned. Here's Valdo. That's a bad ball. Really give no chance to Ortiz. Still time, though, to tie this game up. Or can Renato wrap it up for Grêmio? Well, that's the answer for the moment. But Bruns makes the challenge, and the goalkeeper had to extend himself a little more than he might have wished. A check on the time. Renato has gone to the referee, Mr. Kaiser. Yes.